is winning the FA Cup? Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today is going to be a massive video, the FA Cup final predictions. One of the most brilliant cup, most surprising cup of all, and we're predicting the final. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Funny enough, this was the Carabao Cup final as well. So they played a lot of games with each other in cup finals, which is interesting, to say the least, that's for sure. It's Chelsea versus Liverpool. Just in general, that's a massive game, let alone an FA Cup final. Going to be streamed. It's going to be played on BBC iPlayer, so everyone will be able to watch it. And it's Chelsea Liverpool at Wembley Stadium. Everyone's going mad. Well, today we're going to be talking about the run each team has been on in this FA Cup, and just talk about the two teams and everything. Should we get on to the run of these two teams going into the FA Cup? So in the semi-finals, we'll start off with Liverpool. No, start off with Chelsea because they're the home team in this. So we'll go from the third round to the semi-final. So in the third round, they beat Chesterfield Town, I think, 5-1. Chesterfield 5-1, a dominant performance against a team they should be beating, that's for sure. Chesterfield aren't a team Chelsea should be really struggling against, and even Chelsea fans celebrated when Chesterfield scored. It was pretty mad that Chesterfield even scored in that game, and Chelsea, won't be best pleased that they conceded against Chesterfield. And then in the fourth round, they beat Plymouth 2-1. It went to extra time when Marcus Alonso got the goal to win it for them. That game, you can tell there's something going on there with Chelsea. A little bit of lapse in concentration against a good team, against a team which they really should be beating, to be fair. Shouldn't really have any struggles beating Plymouth Argyle, but clearly, it was a bit of a struggle, and it took to the extra time, just before half time and extra time, they won 2-1. And then going into the fifth round, they beat Luton 3-2. Yes, another not a very convincing win against a team they really should be beating. They went 1-0 down to 1-1. Then they went 2-1 down at half time. You're thinking, Chelsea out to Luton? Surely not. But then Timo Werner and Lukaku, the strike partnership, won them the game. And even Nguez scored to make it 1-0 when he scored. So yeah, in the three games, apart from Chesterfield, which they should really be beating, 5-1, convincing. Plymouth, they probably should be beating more. Luton, it's hard to go to Kenilworth Town, so we're giving them the benefit of the doubt. They went to the quarterfinals and beat a Middlesbrough side who had just beaten Man United. And Middlesbrough were looking good. And they had to win, Chelsea, and they won convincingly away from home. 2-0, they'll take that. 2 goals in 30 minutes. And that's when, Chelsea looked good. And you can tell they're going to go to the semis, where they convincingly beat Crystal Palace 2-0. So a bit of a topsy-turvy ride for Chelsea in this FA Cup run, but now, beating Chesterfield 5-1, beating Plymouth 2-1, Luton 3-2, Middlesbrough 2-0, now Crystal Palace 2-0 in the semi-finals. It's interesting, pretty convincingly against Palace, which is a good thing for Chelsea. Let's go to the FA Cup final and see what Chelsea can bring to the plate on Saturday. But should we should we get into Liverpool's run? Let's see if it's any more convincing than Chelsea's run. Alright, third round. We'll need to firstly find it, because there's so many third round games. Jesus, look at this. This is mad how many games. Yeah, alright, finally found it. Shrewsbury Town, 4-1, convincing. We all thought they should beat Shrewsbury Town 4-1. They did beat Shrewsbury Town 4-1. Well, not convincingly, but they convincingly beat Shrewsbury Town. Good result for Liverpool. Going into the next round, Oh yeah, Chelsea won 5-1, Liverpool won 4-1. Pretty comfortable there. Both teams they should be beating, both at home. Pretty even, pretty equal there. You can tell there's something going on. And yeah, Shrewsbury, they have done an upset before. They went 1-0 up, for crying out loud. But then, Liverpool turned on the screws, and then Gordon scored, Fabinho double, but Firmino another one, 4-1 to Liverpool. Convincingly moving on into the fourth round, when they beat Cardiff 3-1. That was pretty convincing. Nothing too bad there. Jota scores. They were already 3-0 up when Cardiff scored. Very convincing. Just like Chelsea, they won 2-1 in this one. Liverpool won 3-1 in this one. So yeah, again, pretty similar stuff going on here. But 3-1 Liverpool, convincing result. Moving on to the fifth round, where they play Norwich and they beat them 2-1. Minamino got a double, just 2 goals in the first half, 2-0 at half time, and then Rupp, 76th minute, scored a pretty much consolation. They were never going to get back into this. So a 2-1 to Norwich, pretty convincing. And then they went to the 20th of March, the quarterfinals, where they just beat Nottingham Forest with slim win, should I say. Nottingham Forest had just beaten Arsenal, just beaten Leicester, and then they're away. So they did well, to be fair, Liverpool, to win that game. It's just that dog game where you're like, I can't be bothered. Like, it's gonna be a tough game. Away at the Championship Forest. Just get a win here. All we need a 1-0 scrappy, who cares? And then they played in a very, very dramatic semi-finals 3-2 win over Manchester City. A very good win. They went 3-0 up at half time. Jack Grealish got a goal in the 47th minute. Really started to stir Liverpool's pots. And then in the last minute, Bernardo Silva scored to make it 3-2. So that's the run. And here we are. In the final. Previous games, it was a 1-1. Between Liverpool and Chelsea, when Liverpool were at Anfield, was 1-1. It was 2-2. In the other fixture in the league, Kovacic scored an absolute banger. Pulisic then got another banger, and then in the EFL Carabao Cup, it was a Liverpool victory on penalties. It was 11-10 on penalties, which was mad. Kepa probably still flying, probably just about to land. So yeah, he skied that, Kepa, but it was a brilliant game. I think it was 0-0. Was it? Let me see. I think it was 0. It was either 0-0 or 1-1. Let me see. Carabao Cup results. I think it was. Doesn't say. Doesn't matter. Result, Carabao Cup results, fixtures. There we go. It's there now. Yeah, 27th of, I don't even know that. What is going on? This is, just tell me the results. Honestly, I don't really care. They won after beating Chelsea. No, this is a waste of time. I don't even know why I did this. I think it was 0-0. It was 0-0, I think. All I know is 11-10 on penalties. Yeah, it was 0-0. We'll just say it's 0-0. It was interesting, to say the least. A lot of chances either way. That's what we're gonna really expect in this final. Chances at both ends. But yeah. That's the history. Now on to my prediction. Who I think will win the FA Cup. I'm actually not too sure. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. Liverpool to win the FA Cup. And that's another trophy to their cabinet for this season. And they have another final in the Champions League. And at the time of recording, I think it's still 2-1 Man City. So Premier League is looking pretty rough. But it could be 2-2. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that wraps up the video. I think Liverpool will win the FA Cup. And that's another final Chelsea have been in and lost it. That's already twice this, if that prediction's right, it's already twice this season. Last season they got to the FA Cup final at Leicester, they lost that, but they did win the Champions League final, so you've got a few finals in the bag. But yeah, that wraps up the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Liverpool to win the FA Cup for me. I want to hear your comments down below if you agree or disagree. Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.